Making the decisions that I felt were best, and I was obviously wrong. Again, in retrospect, I wish I would have. I just made the wrong decision.
The owner of Olympus Pools took the stand in his own defense today as his fraud trial nears an end. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. James Staten is accused of taking more than $1 million from customers and failing to finish hundreds of pools in 6 Bay Area counties. 8 on Your Side investigator Shannon Bankin joins us live from Pasco County with details on what Staten had to say. We've waited a long time to hear from James Staten.
We have Jen and Josh, and James Staten insists that he did not intentionally defraud anyone, but he made bad business decisions. On the 9th day, the state has rested its case in the fraud trial of James Staten, and it was the defense's turn to call witnesses, starting with Staten himself.
When Olympus Pools went out of business, did you place the blame on other people around you?
Yeah, I probably did some of that. In fact, I know I did some of that. I was angry at the whole world.
And ultimately, who is it that is responsible for the downfall, the implosion of Olympus Pools?
Ultimately, it's my responsibility.
Staten testified that when business tanked, he sold some of his personal jewelry, his kids' dirt bikes, and his truck to help pay back victims. He explained he got in over his head and couldn't deliver on all of the pools he sold post-pandemic. The state prosecutor then grilled Staten, confirming details and testimony from victims who paid for pools and did not receive finished products. She asked about out-of-state incentive trips and a $12,000 mortgage payment that the state alleges he paid with customers' pool money.
You're back to the Council Oak 4-star restaurant where you spend $798.60, right?
Right.
And then in November, a couple weeks, 2 weeks later, you are back to the Burn Steakhouse and you spend $60.15, and then another charge on the same date for $1,101.06, right?
That's right.
The state called only one more witness, a retired tax fraud investigator for the IRS who now works as a consultant. He poked holes in the state's case, but then the state countered by pointing out that he was paid $30,000 for his services in this case. Jen?
Well, the jury could get this case as early as tomorrow. Is that what we're thinking here?
They could. We are told that tomorrow morning at 9:30 they will start with the closing statements on both sides, and depending on how long that takes, it could go to the jury tomorrow, and depending on how long they take to consider this case, we could have a verdict by tomorrow night.
Shannon Bankin reporting live in Pasco County for us tonight. Thank you.